What's going on, YouTube traders, investors? Today, we're going to take a closer look at Luckin Coffee, ticker symbol LK. They're trying to compete with Starbucks, and the road's getting kind of bumpy, but I think this stock is headed higher. Let's get into it. All right, before we get into the video, there's going to be a link in the description below for Robinhood. If you use that link to sign up, you get a free stock, I get a free stock, it's all good. And you stand a chance of getting a Berkshire Hathaway, Apple, Facebook, GE, Ford, and many more. And remember that everything on the Robinhood app is free. You don't pay any fees to trade. That means buy or sell any stock. Also, options are free too. So please use that link, it'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you in advance. Okay, here we are in the Thinkorswim platform. This is the 1-year chart on Luckin Coffee. But before we start drawing trend lines and trying to figure out where this stock is headed, we're going to talk a little bit about them and about some of the more recent news that's come out on Luckin Coffee. Luckin Coffee IPO'd on the 17th of May, 2019, and they currently have over 2,900 stores across China. Now, that being said, their biggest competition is Starbucks, who has over 3,900 stores and opened their first store in China, I believe, in 1999. So Luckin has come a long way pretty quick. And they go on to say that they will overtake Starbucks and have 4,500 stores by the end of 2019. That's big. And that says a lot for a young company growing this fast. Now, it also says they're going to be spending a lot of money and they haven't turned a profit yet. So that's going to lead into August 14th was their first earnings. And they reported a loss of 48 cents per share, which was not what Wall Street expected. Wall Street expected a loss of 43 cents. Now, they did beat on revenue with 132.4 million versus Wall Street expecting 130.3 million. So they are generating revenue. But all that being said, the investors didn't like it and the stock got slammed, which is what's happening to all these companies that aren't coming out with either what Wall Street expected or better. They're getting hammered, and maybe they should. But this is going to lead on to the last little tidbit of news is that Luckin is in a joint venture with a company called Louis Dreyfus Company. They are a European agricultural commodity company. I guess it's in the name, they're in Europe. But they have signed on to do a joint venture to develop a juice business in China. So that's pretty much all the news I have on Luckin. They're relatively a new company and they're trying to compete with a giant like Starbucks, and they're doing pretty well so far. So now we're going to go ahead and jump into the chart and let's see where this company may be headed. Okay, we are back in Thinkorswim. This is the 1-year chart, and I'm going to point out a couple things before we start drawing some trend lines. 52-week low, 1371. 52-week high, 2712. Now you got to remember, this stock has only been around for a few months. So these trend lines that we're going to draw, they don't carry as much weight as if a stock had been around for a while. So, but just glancing, if you look straight across at about $18, I see a lot of support. Support here, support here, support here. And this is what we're going to get into today. And it's going to be the reason why I think this stock is headed back up. But we're going to take this low, come up to about right there. And this bounced right at about $18. So this is the main reason I believe this stock is headed north. But there is another little bit of news that came out this morning, Friday morning. I'm filming this after the market is closed on Friday. So we're going to have Saturday and Sunday to decide on Luckin Coffee. Now, I'm already invested in it, so I've already made my decision. But it's going to be up to you if you feel like this is an investment for you. But it's hitting off that that $18 support. And John Najarian, the options expert, his brother Pete is also an expert when it comes to options. They saw unusual options activity in Luckin. I believe it's an $18 strike, a call. And I think he said he was going to be in it 2 to 3 weeks. So that lets me know this stock is about to move. And I can tell you just from the technical side of it hitting that support line. I'm going to try and draw one straight across here at about 18. So you can see. That's close. But anyway, that support of 18, it hit right there. And I believe it is headed back up. Now, where it could be going before it meets resistance, probably this previous high right here. It'll probably get some meet some resistance at around $22, between 22 and 23, before it kind of pulls back more. But that's pretty much the chart on Luckin. We don't have a lot of data to look at other than we see a support at $18. So, and like I said, it's sitting at $19.28. Where it's headed, I'm not for sure. We know the highs and the lows. And I know that the options experts are signaling that this stock is about to move. So that's all I have on the chart. If you like the video, subscribe, hit that like button, and smash that bell for future notifications. And I will see you in the future. Thank you for watching.